Hi, welcome. My name is Lynn. I'm a tarot card reader, amongst other things, and I'm here to do a collective reading. Just give me 1 second. My phone's dying, of course. Everything is so complicated sometimes. That sounded. Oh, I know what that is. Hi, welcome. Thanks for the like. Make sure you like the live. Live readings are available. They're $25. All you have to do is send $25. How? I don't understand. I just got here. Sorry about that. Let me shuffle these really quick, and then I'm gonna take my other deck to shuffle. See which deck we're gonna use. See what we're gonna start off. Sorry about that. I had to reset my. I'm live in two places, so on TikTok and on YouTube. Make sure you visit my platforms everywhere. My handle is the same, Divine Lynn. And personal readings are available. They're $25. You just have to look at the description or the link in my bio on my TikTok page will guide you to where you need to go to get that reading. You can get that reading on the live or one-on-one. Make sure you like the live. Okay, it is an energy exchange, so that's at least the minimum you can do if you're here. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Lynn. I'm a tarot card reader, amongst other things. I do have workings and guidance, spiritual work, and cord cuttings, and other services that you may need available on my website, which is linked. Thank you for the likes. I see that TikTok. I can't really see that well. I think that's you, Brittany. Honestly, I'm really not trying to see that well. I just want to do. I felt like really doing a reading, and I'm going to start posting the videos. It's just that I need to get into the habit of creating the content this way. That's all it is. It's just a habit of me just doing it this way. And I created like a system and I have them streaming on YouTube. So I'm just trying to switch over because I don't necessarily always want to share my energy live. I don't really, I like it. I just don't always want to do it. So I want to create the option, you know? So I've been mentioning that for a couple weeks now. So hopefully you guys are following that. And if you do really rock with me for real, then you know where to find me because I'm just going to post the videos to YouTube every now and then. I mean, I still go live. It just, as you can see, I'm not here as often. Hi. Yeah. Who's that? I hate that shit. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your comment. Hello, Adapt. Mm-hmm. The one that got away. Let's roll the dice really quick. I feel like I'm missing a deck. Um, you know what? I missed these tarot cards, but I kind of want to use the Oracle. Hi, hello. Welcome to the live. Thanks for your comments and your likes. Make sure you like the live. Happy Tuesday. Kind of want to use this deck right here. All right, but I have only one oracle. I kind of want to get another oracle, and I was thinking that too when I was getting dressed. Like, you are changing so many things in your life. You need to get a new deck. Like, let's refresh that area as well. I just like to sit down and like research what deck, calls to me, and I haven't seen nothing like that. Like, I remember I used to see people using certain decks. Like, I was really into this. I'd be like, dang, what deck is that? And I would like ask or look it up, screenshot everything to see how I could, when you're into the craft that you're doing, it's sometimes you just get swept away. But I haven't been. That's why you should just follow your gut. If your gut says right now, my attention has been other random places, and I'm not typically like that, but I feel like that's also following discernment too, because God could be leading you somewhere that you don't know. You just have to follow and go be able to let things flow. Hi, Alice. Thank you so much for those likes. I'm sorry if you don't see me respond right away. It's in a funny position, so can't really see the comments, but I can still see them. Hi, welcome. Hi, Adapt. Thank you so much for your likes. Thank you, YouTube, for your likes as well. Make sure you like the live. I missed you guys. I haven't seen you guys in a while. Let me see if I missed anybody in this time. Hi, hello. Key the Goddess. Hey. Another moderator to help grocery shopping. No, it's okay. It's no pressure. If it's even necessary. I'm sure I can probably manage anybody asking, but thanks for your support either way. All right, cool. Let's roll the dice. Brittany is usually our moderator today. I don't know if I have a moderator on. Have I made Alex a moderator? I don't remember, but there's other people on that's supportive, and I'm sure I'll see you and can get to you. It's not like we have hundreds of thousands on here, so it'll be all right. Let's roll the dice and see what it's talking about. How have you guys been? How was your weekend? How you been, YouTube? Oh, yes, I do. Thank you. The information is in the description below. Oh, you're busy. You're busy today? Oh, you've been busy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I get that. That's good, though. That's really good. Just as long as it's busy with something that's productive going to add to your life. You know what I mean? What are the planets, Holy Spirit? Let's see what the message is today, guys. What's the planet? Spirit. We got the sun, we got Aries, and we have Damn, that's North Node? Yes, I was thinking about this earlier, and the note because I was talking to somebody last night. We were talking about the North Star and the different nodes and stuff like that. And I was thinking about all the times that the North Node kept coming up in my readings. And it's like one comes up every reading, right? Like every reading, one of the dice be coming up. It's so crazy. Like lately, which I think that's a little bizarre because I don't usually get so much emphasis on the nodes. But this is North Node. And Aries, maybe somebody in their sun. Maybe Aries is their sun sign. This could be a masculine energy with the sun and Aries. Or it doesn't have to be. This could be a feminine, you know. You could definitely check where your Venus is as far as like the house and the planets that are in there. Maybe the sun is there as well. Or maybe it's in Aries. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important to know that. That's relevant for somebody. But I'm happy to see the North Node. That makes me happy. Believe it or not. All right, let's see the zodiac signs. What is the zodiac signs? Wait a minute. This ain't supposed to be in this. And that's the sun again. So somebody's sun sign is relevant, or just the sun element, the planet. The sun represents Leo as well as illumination, masculine energy, discipline, very strong. Thank you for the likes, YouTube. I really appreciate that. Let's see about this second sign here. Well, we have Sag and Libra, heavy for the signs. Let's see what the next sign is. Scorpio. Scorpio Leo-ish. So a Sag, a Libra, Scorpio is the signs. Okay. Let me put this in a way I could see it, remember, just in case I gotta go back to it again. Now let's look at the houses. I got this little flower here that's really cramping my style, but I am going around her. I'll go around you, boo. It's okay. You're so pretty. You stay right there. So pretty. Mm. Mm. I didn't recognize that name though. Hi. Welcome. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the purple hearts. If you did want to leave a donation or support the channel, the information is in the description below and it's on my TikTok page. What are the synchronicities and the numbers? 12. What is going on? I got Virgo. This is not supposed to be in there. The fuck? Oh. So we have 4, 12. Let me get the last number really quick. 7. So house number 4, home, family, roots, parents, inheritance. Not really inheritance, but like what you inherit from your family. You get it from house number 4. Like when I'm trying to look up what your like magically what is passed down to you spiritually, it's usually found in the 4th house. House number no, this is 1, not 7. Number 1 is like self-acceptance, your ascendant, your personality, your physical appearance, your first impressions, vitality, your approach to life, the way that you approach to life. So it'd be good to see what signs those are. What are your, ascendant? And number 12, this is somebody, I don't know, maybe you need this is spirituality, growth. subconscious, secrets, mental health, isolation. So somebody could be doing some introspection in hermit or something like that. Something like that. How can I do this? Oh, I could do this like this too. That way, can I see? What can I do to help me here? Oh, that helps a whole lot. Okay. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. How about that? Does that make you uncomfortable? What do you think about that? Or do you want me to turn it the other way? Because I feel like I could see what you're saying better. Do you have a complaint or no? I don't think so. You're quiet. Well, if you can't say nothing, you must not have no problem with it. Okay, 12. Spirituality, the subconscious. Thanks, Alice. Always there when I need you. All right. Let's see. Is this bright as bright as it could go? No, it's not. Why is my electronics not working for me today? Like, what's the problem? Okay. Let's see what we got. Thanks, Alice. You're the best. We need some shares, though. If we could get some shares, that would be great. Thank you for the likes, YouTube. I really appreciate that. Let's do past, present, future. Make sure you like the live and get some shares in too. Share the live. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brandy. Thanks, Brandy Lynn. What's the past energy for the collective Holy Spirit? One card at a time. The waiting game. That could have been something you were dealing with in the past. Waiting, playing the waiting game. I don't really feel this great about that card because it kind of looks like a loop. Oh, thank you so much. Hey. Oh, hey, darling. How are you? Thank you so much. I can't really see them right now because of the way that it's turned. But I do appreciate that, though. I really do. I missed you, Aisha. I hope you've been doing well. Let's keep going. Yeah, the waiting game kind of gives me like, oh, the For You page is so super clutch. I really appreciate that. Like a loop. Kind of like a, I don't know, it gives me time wasting, but it depends on the context and like the energy you feel when you pull it. I don't be that excited when I see that. Oh, thank you so much, Brittany. That's so nice. Let me get one more for the present energy. That's cool, yo. Oh, present energy is partnerships. That's the title that I pulled. I pulled that there was like a soulmate partnership that was coming in slow and steady, but I mean still coming. So that's spot on. I like that. It was, I think the title was slow and steady and consistent and balanced love is what I saw. That's what I said. That's what I saw on the cards. That's cool. Okay, so there's some sort of partnership, even if it's not a romantic partnership. This could be a business one, a friendship, or whatever, or an extension to your soul family. But there's no more waiting because that's in the past now. So maybe it's time for something to manifest into your life. I like that. What's the future energy? I love that. I love that. I don't want to take all of this. I don't really want to take all this. Love begins. There's conflict and despair. Positive move forward. So there might be love does begin. Look, there is love. There's positive movement forward while you could be in rest right now, or you will be in the future and when you're in that resting place. But I'm looking into this conflict thing. Let's put it back. Let's just get another. Let's get another. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Make sure you get those shares up. That's how new people are finding me, I feel like. Make sure you like that live, YouTube, if you're here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Readings are available. The information for the readings. How are tarot cards made? Probably like every other card. baseball cards or whatever. Probably the same. I don't know. Google search it and let me know. Yeah. Personal readings are available. They're $25, and you can look on my TikTok page or in my description for the information. Okay. Donations are welcomed and very much so appreciated. If you want to donate to the channel, that information's in the description. Make sure you like the live. Thank you so much, YouTube, for your likes. I really appreciate that. As well as you, TikTok, if you want to donate to the channel, the payment information is in my bio. What's the future message, please? One card at a time. For the collective, what's the future message? Oh, I know what it is already. Yes, recognition and reward. You're going to be recognized for something that you've done, you're doing. If you are made in the same process of what? I don't really even know if I want to entertain that. Anything special is relative to anybody. Let's just do that. It's only special to the person that's using them. If they're not special to you, they're not special to you. Something is only special to you if you deem it to be special. Society doesn't even, I mean, not for me, maybe for others, but society doesn't define success. It doesn't define whether or not something is special. Not to me. That is what you do. This is special to me because I made it special to me. That doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. Does that help you? Hmm? The Bible is made with paper, just like every other book. But it's special to some people, right? More special than another book. Okay, that's enough of that because I think that we've gotten that. Okay? Let me know if you need help with anything else. Not really, but I'll decide if I want to answer you. Okay, that's nice. All right, what's the advice? One for the advice. Thanks, Brandy. Thank you so much for the support up there, guys. I really appreciate that. What's the advice? We got two. Oh, intuition. Your intuition is telling you the truth. If you're looking for the truth, that's where to find it. This is the truth. You are intuitive. Something about your intuition here. And you could bank on it. It's a fact. It's the truth. It leads you to the truth. Trust your own intuition. I know that's not always easy because sometimes, like the best example I could think of is like Noah. Everybody thought Noah was crazy for a long time. Can you imagine how that had to feel and how much self doubt he had to overcome? Especially if he had to like release any ideas of validation through others. Because if he had to feel validated by others, he would have never finished that boat and saved his family. But he did. Because he trusts his intuition, he knew that it wasn't leading him wrong. God is telling you to do something, and somebody is struggling with their intuition. That's all the time. That's nice. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay. The struggle with the intuition is a common one. That doesn't mean that you can't. Well, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Is what I do. I rebuke you and I block you. Okay. There we go. Because I was like, why is it taking so long? Okay. Because when you start saying weird stuff, like we're not even gonna talk about it. It's over. We're gonna talk about it. I don't want to fix nothing. It's over. Bye. You're vlogged. There's nothing to discuss. All right. So tell me about this over here with the waiting game. Ooh, those chakra communication could be important in the past. What's this past with the waiting game? You laughing? I'm dead ass because that got weird. I could tap into anybody's frequency. Okay, bet. You gonna get the fuck up out of here. That's what you gonna do. What are you talking about right now? You could tap into anybody's frequency. Get out of here. Nobody wants you to do that. Nobody who sent you. You know what? You know what? You gotta go. You gotta go. Anyway, the waiting game in the past. Innate abilities. Why are we all? What is with the abilities here? How do we get on that? Because not only are you guys talking about abilities, you guys are talking about abilities. Did I say something? This? I'm talking about this. I don't think I didn't think I said anything about. Hey there. Is that Leah? Hi, Leah. I don't think I said anything about abilities. Well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe you do have some innate abilities. Maybe somebody does, like some on some like real stuff, like for real. That's interesting. Intuition is there. Everybody has their intuition. It's just whether or not you're going to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Or whether or not you're going to take your intuition and use them to access and to apply your innate abilities. I mean, it has to start with the intuition, right? But anyway, in the past, this waiting game, it was an obstacle or a challenge. It was either an obstacle or challenge to wait, or the obstacle was the waiting game altogether. Oh, you know what I got too? That you had to play the waiting game to so that spirit could clear out the obstacles and challenges. Because you know what I just seen when I was looking at this, that meme that they have, or that little parody or skit that they do online, where you see like the person standing at a threshold of a door, but they can't see past the door. And there's like an angel or somebody who's supposed to be representative of spirit telling them not to go out the door because around the corner is somebody who's like trying to hit them with a bat or something like that. That's what I just saw when I was looking at it. So that could be it too. Maybe you had to play the obstacles so that they your spiritual team get you play the waiting game so that the spiritual team get the obstacles out the way. And then I got fulfillment of wishes and disruption as well. Like it's almost like to disrupt what you the fulfillment of your like your wish fulfillment, to throw this off, basically. Because you know what I mean, I'm noticing is that whole process of like intentionally manifesting something specific. I'm not talking about I manifest peace and love and prosperity. No, like I'm trying to manifest, like practicing manifest. I think we talked about this, Alice. Like I want to see a yellow butterfly. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no abundance that could be defined into a lot of things. Or some people get like practice your alchemy. You know what I mean? I want to see a red. If you know red robins are in your area, a red robin today, or because sometimes spirit don't work on the time that you want. So the time thing I'm still working on. That's like some real calling in power right there. But you could get there, but that kind of thing, like you're because you have to be on a certain frequency on it's like you're what I'm learning, and if what I'm learning through this and through this experience and just like being in this world, this spiritual world this way is that if a person cannot stop you, which I'm finding it's a trick of the mind that these people are really being stopped, it's because you're allowing it. And I say that lightly because I hate when people tell me stuff like that. Like, don't tell me I'm allowing. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Like, how's this happening? You know what I'm saying? Don't just blame everything on me. I don't want this to happen to me. But I know that, but there are other things that open other doors in your life. And when you understand that, then, you can navigate a little bit easier. But once, whoever it is or whatever it is, the principality, the energy, friend, the family, or lover, or whatever that is working against your fulfillment or your happiness sees that, you know, there's really no stopping you externally. So they have to disrupt your peace, your balance, so that you can push your own fulfillment and manifestations away using your own energy by sending you disruptive energy. And it may happen and it may, affect you, but if you are constantly, and it's unfortunate that we have to constantly live in a time where we have to be so super vigilant with with ourselves, with our energy, so much so every day. Imagine that's almost like living in a war zone or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some serious ass PTSD, don't you think? That's how people end up leaving situations so traumatized, because it's like you already. It's like somebody constantly attacking somebody for a span of years, for as long as they live. Okay, I didn't try this time, but I'm gonna be relentless. Just like how you are relentless about bringing positivity in your life, they're relentless about messing things up for you. It's the same kind of, intention to put a lot of power into it. You could do that with negative or positive. So the same way you're praying and pouring into yourself, someone's using their life force to pray that against, I don't know how that makes sense. So you want to sacrifice you're the sacrifice now. Do you understand that? You want to take this person out, but you're using your own life because it's not working. So you'll vow until the day that you die to do this to this person. You're going to waste your life. That's a sacrifice. You're going to sacrifice your own life to do this to this person. That has to be a mental disorder or some sort of demonic attachment, because that doesn't make sense. But anyway, yeah, the key is to stay balanced. That's why I've been talking about balance, balance, balance this whole time. Or somebody in the collective is this way. They make it a mission to stay balanced because they know that you can't knock me off my square. I gotta step off. I have to be unbalanced to the point where I step off. And you can't make me that unbalanced either. That's why we talk about so many strategies. That's just why we talk about going within. And then it's sad. But let's move on. Let's go to the give me one more on this disruption in the past. The light. Maybe to disrupt your light so you don't operate in the light no more. Yeah, emotional loss. See what I'm saying? If you are emotionally unsteady, if you like how Bible says, like guard your heart, for everything you do flows through it. So now if your heart is coerced or hard or black, then you're not going to move through the world with a gentle, soft heart where you're opening doors, you're smiling at babies, you're smiling at people, you're saying hello. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna walk around like that. How you're gonna walk around is the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? It's different. And even though you may do the things you do, go to work, they're not gonna be. It's gonna have a different type of energy. Even though that energy can be used as potent, that anger. It's potent. Light, love, positivity, it's just as potent, but it moves slower. It takes time. You have to have alignment. You know what I'm saying? And it lasts longer. So it's not something that when you doing stuff with the energy of anger and rage and like a lot of emotion that are imbalanced, it moves quick. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't last. It's almost like if you're doing candle magic, or if you're dressing a candle and you're doing magic and you are at your altar and you dress your candle, you set your intentions and you light your candle, and then the flame is wild. Some people may see that as wow, lots of power, yes, but untamed. It's dangerous, wild. You want a strong, solid flame, steady. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a big shaky flame that looks wild and unsteady. Same thing. And although it may work, it's going to burn up stuff real fast. Yes, it's not going to last, and it could be very, very destructive. So I think through emotional loss, they were really trying to, and this, you need your light to get your fulfillment of wishes, to get your stuff, to get the stuff that you want out of life. Whatever you're working for whatever it is, whether you're a mother, you're a father, for your business, for, I don't know, whatever it is. to create, to the whole purpose why you're living, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Through emotional loss, that would have disrupted you. Mm-hmm. It would have impact. It could have impacted your light if it was something that really broke your heart. You know, it's almost like that thing that they have online where it's like the guy and he meets two different women. Like you see him leaving one woman and she's like a demon woman, and then he goes to another woman and you notice a pattern here. He moved into her house and he starts breaking up all her furniture, changing everything and she's so angelic and white light and everything, and he's just in there with his muddy boots, dirtying up her place, burning up all her stuff. She's like love and light and he's putting heads of deers on the wall, complete opposite of who she is, and she tries to love him anyway, and he continues to hurt her. I don't know, for whatever reason, and she turns into a demon. You know what I'm saying? Because now her heart is broken based off all the things that she's been through with him. And that light that she had, I mean, she's still just the same being, but now she's dark. Trying to turn you dark. What is the present with the partnership and alliances? That was the past. I'm glad it's in the past. Positive move forward. So there's something moving positively forward. That's good. Oh, I can't wait to fall in love with you. Maybe you don't know this person. Deception and envy. Somebody could be it could be envious. I don't know what that deception and envy is. Oh, I'm really feeling that. Like somebody really cannot wait to fall in love with you. Like you could energetically already be. I don't know. This is so strange. That's crazy. Maybe they know you. Maybe you don't know them. I don't know. I feel like maybe you don't know this is gonna happen. Maybe in the summer love. This just can't be summer love. You about to meet this person, or you about to go into this partnership now. What are we in? April. Summer is coming. It's I don't know. It's patience and planning. Yeah, this is like somebody is making plans, or spirit is, or whatever. It's in the works. Patience and planning. It's just can't be summer love. It's just can't be summer. Make the right choices. Movement choices. In the present energy, we all have free will. Decisions. Conflict. Trapped in fear. You could be trapped in fear. Collective. What's the present? It's just trapped in fear. What you scared of? Well, you have spiritual strength here. Maybe that damn trauma I was just talking about. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have had some pretty bad experiences. So now that I don't know what's up with this deception and envy though. Patience and planning, movement and choices. What's the deception and envy? Oh, it triumph and success. So don't even worry about it. It's going to be something that people are going to be envious over, whatever, and it'll have a firm foundation. So it'll be solid. That's why I saw that pentacle, that Knight of Pentacle when I first opened up the reading. It was soulmate, Knight of Pentacle, and then balance. So that's giving me with the Knight of Pentacles. It's taking this person a while, but when they actually make it there, it's like a solid offer. It's good. What's the recognition and reward? Oh, patience. Balance. Like we were just talking about that, staying balanced and having patience. Something about having patience through To get in the future, it's going to require some patience. I don't know. That kind of gets on my nerves. Tell me more. The universe. That's a lot of space. That's God, Archangel Michael, the highest angel seated at the right side of God. So there's something about this. Have patience. Have patience with God. Have patience with your team. Archangel Michael is here to keep you balanced and protected. Have patience with spirit. Some of you guys could be a bit. I am impatient. I feel like you ask me to do something, I do it. Don't I do it? Tell me more. Passion ignited. You're gonna like this, I guess. Tell me more. It's gonna ignite. It could possibly ignite something within you or others, whatever this is in the future. That's a part of this recognition and reward. Yeah, a material harvest. Something that this is seeds were already planted, and now it's time. So that's good. This is for the future in whatever capacity, whether it's money, whether it's a relationship, whatever it is. I got a comment. Thank you so much for the comment. I don't know what it says. Crown chakra. So you could be getting downloads in the future. The crown chakra destiny. Crown chakra could be very, very active. Crown chakra is all the way at the top. That's like receiving downloads and stuff like that. So interesting. Give me one more in the future. Choose wisely. So again, a lot of this, you know, has a lot to do with you because it's twice we have the choice card come up. So free will is like a real thing. Ooh, sacral chakra and prosperity begins. So there's something about your sacral, something about your creativity, something about that energy that you have. It's your I've been saying that somebody's sacral is very sacred. Remember, above all else, God is love, according to Archangel Michael. Yeah, you love them archangels. Oh my depth. Hi. Is that say yo yo? Welcome. I don't know. That's new. These types of little messages. You are a rising star, yo yo. Name is funny. Kind of like it. Thank you, Brittany, so much. Yes, tap the screen. Thanks, YouTube, for all those likes. We're already at 10. Creativity aligned. It says you're a long time watcher, but I've never noticed your name. Well, thanks for watching. Welcome. Make sure you like the live. Give me a follow. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for all those that have followed also and joined the live. I really do appreciate that. Okay. Remember to make sure you like the live. Your donations are welcomed and very appreciated. The payment information is in my bio and on the description. Live readings are available while I'm reading as well. They're $25, so you can just let myself or someone else know, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. Okay, you should let me love you. Let me one more on the advice, please. I think I've been saying that too. Yeah. Oh my goodness! Look at this. Wow. 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 Harmony and Three of Cups. So it's like reasons to celebrate here. Partnership. I think a relationship is coming for somebody. If it's not that, it's a business partner. But it says love begins, guys. I don't know. See, something about your sacral. Your sacral could be very prosperous. You know, that sexual energy that you have. Make sure if you are active, make sure you're manifesting while you're doing it, because prosperity is coming in and it's attached to your sacral chakra. And that is, what you get motivation from your solar plexus, and it pulls right here, right into your sacral, like your womb. You know what I'm saying? This is a place where energetically the things that you create, they're birthed in your sacral. They're created through your sacral, through the motivation of, your solar plexus flowing through your heart. You know what I'm saying? That's why if you block any of the points, then it will disrupt the flow. You have to stay in the flow so the energy and stuff flows through the chakras. Something about somebody's sacral chakra is prosperous. Girl, you got a good oven. Baby. Maybe you could be resting right now. Maybe you need to. What's the outcome? Find a message, spirit. That's a lot. Let's see. Love begins. That's what I'm trying to say. And that means that card wasn't here. Where did I see this? Didn't I just this card wasn't on the table? Didn't I pull this out already? Anyway, love begins, an emperor, authority, and then transformation. Something is changing or transforming. Love is beginning. An emperor is transforming. It doesn't have to be an emperor. Somebody stepping into their authority. That's what I said. I said love begins, but maybe I said it and the card wasn't out. Maybe I just saw it in my mind's eye, because I said this. I thought it was out here. Maybe it wasn't. I think that's kind of cool that it came out after I said it, though. Okay, let's do the next one. I'm hungry. My feet. This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. Let's do some more oracle. Let me jump into this tarot. Thank you so much for your likes and your shares and follows. I really appreciate that. Make sure you like the live for me and share it. Let's see. We're already at 21K. Thank you so much for all your likes. 12 likes on YouTube. Give me the past energy, please. For spirit, for the collective. One card at a time. Whoa. Cancer. And it came out in reverse. I think I'm going to take them reversed. Whatever. So the Cancer is in the past. Is a Cancer in the past energy here? I don't know what about it. But this person could possibly be in reverse. You're not an upright Cancer. I'm sorry. I just went to a whole nother reading that I was listening to. I've been hearing Cancer a lot. And I've been talking about it for like maybe over a year. But anyway, present energy. This flipped in reverse too. Beauty, ugly spells. So somebody could be doing beauty, ugly spells. They're not working. When I see them come out like this, it's going back. So somebody, maybe possibly this Cancer, they about to look real crazy in a minute. People gonna be like, damn, well, what the fuck happened to you? I was doing beauty spells. Make sure when they ask you that shit, you tell them it's because I was doing beauty spells. Don't be ashamed. Tell them, oh, I got this big ass pimple. I fell on my face and scratched my face. Or I was trying to help a cat or help someone and it mauled my face or something like that. When you explain it, say it's also because I was doing beauty spells on somebody else and that shit backfired on me. And that's why I have this big ass scar on my face now. I mean, maybe that could happen. Who knows? I'm not a psychic or nothing. What's the just kidding. What's the future message, please? One card at a time. Snapped, unhinged. Ooh, somebody mad. They're unstable. Not they're unstable. So in the future, somebody's going to be mentally unstable. Oh, that's exciting. What's the advice? What the fuck is this? What is this? But this deck be like that though. This deck be snatching edges, boy. The advice is somebody got intent to harm. Somebody want to hurt somebody. Somebody's mad and they want to hurt somebody. What? I don't really play that shit. I don't fight. I don't. I'm not about to do that. I'm too cute for that. You want to do what? You want to do what? Are you kidding me? I'm not fighting you. You crazy? Like a risk hurting myself or like, having something permanent happen to me over what? I have, never had a need to do that. But I mean, to each his own. Do what you got to do. Never know. Maybe if I would have tried it, I'd feel differently. I don't know. I'm just saying it's not for me. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it's not for me. The cute ones get away with everything. We actually don't. That's not true. That's another thing too. People be thinking like that, like, oh, it's like pretty privilege. Like, do you know how many motherfuckers be hating on people that's cute? Listen, everybody got their cross to bear, bro. Okay. Maybe you a scrapper. Well, hey, don't nobody fuck with you because you a scrapper. All right. Well, that's the benefit of that. Shit. It's perspective. All right. You can fight. This cute one over here don't fight nobody, and she not trying to learn how to fight neither. But she's cute. Everybody has a benefit of life. Fuck it. You want to be a cute and not a scrapper? Stop fucking scratching the street. In the street. Ooh, somebody ghetto. Stop walking barefooted and shit. Doing ratchet shit. And focus on upgrading yourself. Then maybe you could be cute and sitting pretty too instead of scrapping bitches. I don't know. Figure it out. But there's no reason to envy what somebody else got going on or doing or whatever. You could do whatever you want. It don't have nobody's name on it. Nobody said you couldn't be happy with yourself. It's the fuck. What's the past with this Cancer in reverse? Shit. Content, happiness, gratitude. In the past, this person could have been happy. Real happy. Tell me more. What you happy about? Oh, this is in reverse. Deity in reverse. So deity in reverse. Maybe the deity left them. Divine. This person is not divine. Divine creator. Supreme being. What's the opposite of a supreme being? I don't know, bro. Cause like, let's just keep going. Like, should I not be taking these in reverse or what? Oh, well, let's go. There's too much. Just give me one card at a time, please. Somebody could be a Cancer. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about these reversals with the other cards that are coming out. But let's see how this goes. What's that? You see what I'm saying? That's upright. Somebody could be a cusper. I don't know. This Cancer is still coming out in reverse. I'm not flipping it. It's sideways. I'm not really sure. This could be the lack of a Cancer too. With spiritual rank coming out, I don't know if I should be taking these. That's throwing me off. I feel like this person has Cancer in their sign. They could be a sun sign, it doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. Or it could be their moon. Yeah, it could be their moon. Because Cancer rules the moon, doesn't it? I don't know why there's a moon on here and I'm looking at it and I feel like possibly this could be this person's moon. This might not be this person's sun sign. But with spiritual rank coming out after, something said like, do you want to take these in reverse today? I feel like this person is not in reverse. They're content. They're happy. They have spiritual rank, deity. Give me one more. Clarify this for me, Spirit. Which way we going with this? Want me to take the reversals or no? Sickness, disease, infection. Somebody could be sick. Or they could have a disease. Tell me more. No, third party. Third wheel. Technology. Oh, they don't have spiritual rank. I don't know. This is kind of going everywhere. Because the deity is in reverse, and then spiritual rank, third party. Sick. Internet, computers. Give me one more. Something about the computer and the internet. This is the past, too. Isolation. Tell me more. Insecurity, self-doubt. That was kind of sideways. Access. Charlatan, witchy sister. See what I'm saying? Like, it's a faker. That's crazy. This is somebody in y'all business. Y'all could be a Cancer, but maybe this person is as well, or maybe you and this other person both has Cancer in your sign because it's so conflicting. Maybe you were sick, or maybe you do have some sort of illness or whatever, or sickness. I'm not sure. Somebody could feel alone or abandoned right now, and there's something significant about electronics. Maybe you do something online. This somebody has access. Not only are they spiritually ranked, but they're like a reincarnated deity. Like they have a supreme being. Like they are this deity. They have access. But then this third wheel, third party. This is in the past. There could have been a third party. I don't know if you were the third party or if there was one in your energy. Take it where it resonates. You would know. Or maybe you didn't know you were a third party. Somebody's sick. Somebody got sick. Maybe the third party is sick, or maybe this is you. Collective. This is all in the past. Maybe in the yes. This has the reason why I'm saying it's a faker. Somebody is faking. This is all in the past. Somebody's faking to be this charlatan, this to be this deity on the internet. This this person who has contentment and gratitude. This person who has contentment and gratitude and access. They have the keys. The door is unlocked for this person. There's a witchy sister here, but it's a charlatan. There's somebody. The shit is somebody. I just feel like somebody is so immersed into someone else's energy. Like it's hard to see. You done lost yourself, girl. You know this ain't you, right? This is crazy. I heard a reading too where this make me think of that. Like a person is so in somebody else's energy that they are listening to collective readings, thinking that that's their reading. No, that's not your reading. You're just in somebody else's life and business, and you know what you're doing if you're doing it spiritually. That's what this feel like here. Like you can't even see. I can't even see. This could have been in the past too. Like you can't even see who the fuck is who because it's a damn charlatan. Somebody pulling strings. You could be this witchy sister, or that person could be a witchy type of person. It doesn't necessarily witch has a negative connotation, but it really depends on how you use it. I can't tell who's who, child. Somebody's isolated in the internet, but there's a charlatan, a deceptive trickster and fraud. Somebody in reverse. Because this deity is in reverse, the Cancer's in reverse. When I spun it, it didn't go upright either. See what I'm saying? So I feel like somebody's pretending. But then with the charlatan, that's a trickster who's deceptive. It's somebody that's, but there's actually somebody who really is this. This is what's so crazy. This person didn't pick up somebody out the storybook that don't exist. It's a real person. If you want to meet the real person, I'm sure you'll be just as amused, and they'll seem just as appealing or even more than this charlatan here. Maybe that's what they don't want nobody to know. I'm a fake. It's a real girl out here who is everything I'm saying. This shit is crazy right here. But you know, shit like this happens when you just be minding your business and you don't have nothing to prove. People love to use that because it's like, no, but she's never going to say anything. Nobody's ever going to know. Because this person doesn't overextend themselves to prove anything to anybody. So as long as I can keep them under wraps, that's a stupid idea. Anyway, what's the present? I mean, that's my opinion, but let's see. Did it work out? Because it doesn't seem like it did. What's the present with the beauty spell? Gift. You play stupid games. You win stupid prizes. You're getting a present. Somebody's getting a present. What's this? Oh, a liar. I'm trying to tell you, this is not collect. This is somebody else that's in y'all energy, and they faking like they y'all. Maybe you're isolated. Maybe they feel isolated at this point. This person is insecure and envious. Yeah. They were the third wheel, or you were the third wheel. You ain't know something. Somebody's abandoned now, or isolated, or some shit. Somebody's a liar. Gift, reward, incentive, and then liar. What is with the liar? With the gift, it's a lot. Oh, because it's an impersonator doing finance blockages. They change, or you did. What's shocking is, like, if you're copying something, like, let's say I'm copying your paper, and I could see, like, you know, I don't have to like stare at it like this. Like, I could see your answers. I could kind of see what it's looking like from over here. I'm copying maybe you don't know. Then you switch some shit up. Like, hold on. Something was awakening. Shocking. Maybe the way you adapted or something. And maybe this isn't the present energy. Somebody's being seen as a liar because you're getting a gift or a reward. So maybe this is kind of like what I was saying before about somebody saying that's like, let's just use me. I'm up here every day talking about, oh, I can help you manifest. I can help you manifest. I can help you manifest. But if somebody's trying to say I am full of shit and I don't know what I'm talking about and I'm a fake spiritualist and I don't really have gifts, then they go in the background and bind my finances and my favor and everything. It's going to look like I can't manifest anything. And they're right. And I'm a phony. But they're in the background just uh, putting a bunch of bananas on the road, sabotaging my shit without me knowing. And they could be a complete stranger, right? But then you get a gift out of nowhere. So they're standing at the gate, at the door, blocking everything from coming in. But then all of a sudden they turn around, you have something. It didn't come to the door, it came from the sky. You can't stop that. Now you look like a liar because this girl has to have a gift and you're a liar. Oh yeah, they don't know how to manifest. But I see this girl every day, living her best life around this city, doing whatever all times of the day. 1, 3, 11, 3 a.m., 10. It doesn't matter. Somebody not telling the truth. This person that's complete control. They look like they out the matrix. So what do you mean they're not a real spiritualist? Something about what they're saying is working. This is the shit. It doesn't matter what you start or what you do. Oh, okay. People want to see, well, show me the proof. Show them proof. Somebody was trying to make it so that, I mean, you can't, how can you move from there? And I'm not lying. It came out, finance blockages. So that they can, that's got to be the biggest slap in the face. So you trying to stop me and step on me so then you could turn around and be like me? That's crazy. That's crazy. You should be embarrassed. And what the thing is, it's probably because you probably thought nobody was gonna know. You thought nobody was gonna know. Now they know how pressed you are and how much you want to be like that. They're gonna be like, you want to be like that girl. Your whole life is that girl. You look at everything she do. You want to be just like that girl. Stop fronting. Now who lost their credibility? Your ass. Now I'm not listening to you. You a hater. Now there's nothing worse than looking like a fucking hater. Oh, you a hater, bro. You just a hater. You That sucks. I can't even. I'm not even gonna go. Cause I mean, I don't gotta tell you that sucks. Cause you know it sucks. That's why you didn't want nobody to know you was doing that. What's the present energy? So I'm not finna ride you. Cause I don't get nothing about. And I know you watching. I don't get nothing out of making people feel even low. I'm not a bully. There's never been anything about me that's like that. I don't get nothing out of that. I'm just been saying. I mean, sometimes saying the obvious hurts people's feelings, and as an Aquarius, I'm acknowledging that. I don't be trying to hurt nobody's feelings. So that's just not who I am. I don't get no joy out of that. None. As a matter of fact, it bothers me, even when you deserve it. It's just not who I am. There's no way for me to explain it. It may not make sense to everybody, but it's just not. Tell me the present energy. Now, if you push me to a point where you feel like I need to defend myself, stand up for myself, oh, oh, fair. The gloves are coming off, and I'm going to show you another side of me. But typically, just to hurt somebody just out of, that's not who I am. And I'm not going to beat somebody down who's already down. Like, you won the fight. I mean, even if they were unfair to you and it's your lick back, I'm like, you won the fight. I mean, they're not even moving anymore. You're beating a dead corpse. Come on now. There's no need to do that. Go to the gun range. You want to get some anger out. Somebody got a spiritual gift. You have a spiritual gift, collective. Somebody is a liar. Yes, they're a liar. You're a liar. And you're very alluring, collective. Yes, you see that? You're a liar. And everybody knows you're a liar. Because they are gifted. They have a gift. 2 times gift. They got a gift in the material and they got a spiritual gift. And nothing that you did in the background was going to change that. And everybody knows that you're a liar now. And you know what else they know? Everybody knows that you are little sis. You want to be like that girl. Not the other way around. All that shit that you was talking about that girl, now all those words make you look even worse because now you've been discovered. Can't take it back. I would be in isolation too. Imagine me going in. People do that all the time. Imagine me going in on Kim Kardashian. In, in, in. Getting everybody to gang up on Kim Kardashian and to see her as not credible and just the biggest loser. And then something happens to you and the ambulance needs to come into your house. When the people come into your house, they see you have Kim Kardashian's picture everywhere. You're literally stalking the girl. How crazy do you look now? How crazy do you look now? That's embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for you. That's embarrassing, yo. Like, you've been going on a Kim Kardashian rant for years. Somebody go by your house, go in that little closet that you don't let nobody in. I'm talking about red string connecting storylines to the girl's life. Like, deep dive stalker. That's embarrassing. You know why? Because not everybody knows. Teta pala. You quizzy. Tell me some more, please. I mean, stop. It's a thief. A theft. You a thief. You was trying to steal. Of course you was trying to steal. You had to have been trying to steal something. Because if you turn around and fuck around, of course you mad. That's the advice. They want to kill you. You ain't killing shit. Of course you're mad. Of course you're mad. Of course you're mad. That makes sense. Of course you're mad. Of course you wanted to steal something. Because why would you put on a whole suit like you somebody else? You got that. You got to want something from somebody. Obsessed, yes. Obsessed. But obsessed in a way that I've never seen it this way before. You're not obsessed over a lover. You're just obsessed over another person. Literally another person just like you. Same sex, possibly too. This could be a man and a man, or this could be a woman and a woman. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like a woman because this is for if a man did this beauty spells. I mean, it's very possible there are niggas who do stuff like this, but for a man, robbery. What's about this robbery? We need to move on. 144 on the time, baby. Chosen. Ooh, a victim. You've been a victim of theft. Maybe somebody was a victim of theft. Guarded. Now you're guarded. Sorrow, sadness, grief. Or, you know what? You could be sad. You know what? Sometimes when I look at this card and I be saying guarded, and I be laying in the bed sometimes and these things just come to my mind. Where did you see a rainbow? That's what it say, right? Where did you see a rainbow? Thanks, Alice. 30K. Thank you so much. You know what this looks like too? Oh, did you just hear that? Did you just hear that? Let me put the volume up. You heard that? Listen. That part right there. You heard that? When I heard that the first time, it sounded like bars closing, right? That's what I was trying to say. Like, I could be like, oh, maybe you're no, they're going to go to jail. Somebody's gonna go to jail for stealing. They could be sad about this, in grief or sorrow, because maybe all this tarot that you're watching or something is letting somebody. I feel like somebody's gonna go to jail, and I've been saying it too. The guarded. Listen, we're gonna see how the cards come out. It could be a cool guy. A cool guy could be a part of this. A guarded could be that you're guarded because you're not. You've been a victim of theft. But I honestly do feel like you're gonna be guarded, and just don't this person look like they're in jail and beat behind the door like solitary confinement? Let's see how this develops. Tell me more. What's this with this guard? I don't know how I ended up dirt. Oh, you're not dirt digging anymore. You were digging dirt before. You're not digging dirt no more. What happened? No more dirt digging. The dirt digging is in reverse. Tell me more. All that stop. You stopped that stalking and that dirt digging. That light team. Somebody's light team is on somebody's ass. Victory and success. What about this victory? Caution. Warning. Sigma. Oh, so this. Oh, maybe a victory is a warning to you. Yeah, that makes sense. So you somebody stop the dirt digging. Because okay, if I'm saying that you are XYZ and I don't have anything to prove it or to pull up or any past records, screenshots or whatever, I even just got a thing of somebody could have even been creating conversations, like fake conversations. So this dirt digging has stopped being nosy and invasive, being very, very invasive into your energy and private. That it's in the present energy. So that'd be something that's recently stopping now because all that dirt digging could have and monitoring could have alerted you to your own shit. Like you about to go to jail. Maybe you finally come into the realization that you're listening to the shit wrong. Dodo. This is a Sigma. And now there's somebody who is independent, intelligent, and fearless. Strong, mysterious, and silent, pretty for the most part, right? They just got a victory. But this is telling me now this is sending caution warning signs to somebody, because obviously if I'm here blocking everything that you got going on and you get a victory, what I'm doing isn't working. And energy you put out has to go somewhere, right? So that shit, it's gonna come back, because this person is a Sigma and they're mysterious and they really don't care much about anything. They're independent. They're coming up as independent and victorious. So if you have a race, you put yourself in the race, because wasn't nobody even racing with you. But this person is victorious. So that if this person is victorious, what does that make you? If you put yourself in the race, because then nobody asked you, nobody sent for you. That makes you a what? That makes you a what, chat? I want everybody to put the answer in the chat. What does that make the other person? If you are this, I ain't never asked y'all to do nothing. What does that make you? And put it in caps. What does that make the other person? I want to know. Say it. What's the future energy, please, with the snap? Somebody's going to be a little mentally unstable. Yes, law and order. This is justice. The law is coming. Or that's, I need to see. Oh, y'all not paying attention? Alice is liking. Alice always responds, though. These what? If anyone is trapped in a mind thinking. That was funny. Yeah, they do. There's a little bit of an algorithm. You're right. What's the question? If you are in a race and you come out as victorious, what does that make the other people? I'm hungry. I can just record this. I don't have to be on here. I can just record this. No, that's not quite it. But at least you tried. Okay. I like that. Ooh. Mm, I like that. We'll see how this turns out. I don't know. The advice we got to was intent to harm. So keep that in mind. Okay. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your afternoon. Okay. I'm going to go outside. Let's put this one away. Missed one. Let me get up out of here. Thank you so much for coming on and joining me. I really appreciate those that came. Thank you for the likes. How many likes did we get to? 33. You're very welcome, Alice. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you guys very soon. I don't know how soon. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see how that workout goes. Because if that goes well, then I'll be very, very, very excited. Yeah. You too, Brittany. Have a great afternoon. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, YouTube. We got 14 likes. I like that. I like that a lot. So I will see you guys another time. Okay? Later.